I even saw some sponsors there on the banners, Winter. So we'll see just how far this team can go here as we get underway with game number 1 of this BO3 series in the upper bracket. A lot of big names here, that's for sure.
Yeah, can they back their play up with the big names? You know, back up that with some
Or
amazing
Ponlo.
plays for Ponlo. Yeah, yeah, that's one of his ex-teammates. ZZQ.
For new. Wow. It's it's charming, and it's very nice that they do it in English for us as well for Echoes. But it's charming. But at some point, we got to get these teams late into the tournament so that when they beat, a Western team, then they're really, bringing the names to the main stage. We'll see how things are going for them here as both teams smoked up early. Tidebound going for a nice little wraparound move. We've seen this previously, but no, they're not going to go actually all the way up to the cliff. They're not into the triangle.
Now it's going to be all about the sniper this game. Can they protect the sniper, and can the Radiant team find the sniper in the team fights? Can Team Titan find that tank Cardell hiding in the trees, peeping away?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of a tricky thing. I mean, at least until this Ursa powers up, I don't know. Having this egg in the mix, I'm eager to see how that will kind of adjust the flow of things here. I'm also eager to see how Echo is going to be able to play this mid lane. Like you said, against Nothing to Say, you don't really expect to win the lane going in, but seeing how he's going to be able to adjust and play throughout that mid to late game, yeah, that'll be pretty nice. And starting up with that deny surely is nice as well for Echoes.
Yeah, he's going to need any bit of advantage he can get early, because the more levels you get from the sniper, the lane just gets harder and harder for Lina. So you're going to see a lot of rotations to control the runes, try to set up a kill, especially when the Lina has levels.
Have ZZQ here? Hold on. Okay, Fairy Fire burned out, and he's going to stay alive. Just barely. Just gotten a little bit too close there, to be honest. Wasn't really much that Planet or Bach did to earn that.
Yeah, it's a tough lane for Phoenix, because Phoenix you have low armor, and the Hoodwink has a Blightstone as well with the physical damage from Acorn shot. Yeah, it's quite unbearable, if you're a Phoenix. That's why he chose to go for a Ring of Protection in his lane.
True. Plus you see that early point here in the Infernal Blade. Nothing really to eat here so early on, and so, Bach will be eating good.
Yeah, he's going to have lane, he's going to have a very good time here. Top lane, like you said, Centaur and Nyx, they are pulling the waves left and right to avoid playing the lane into the Ursa Clockwork.
Definitely. Very strong top lane, I would say, for Team Tidebound. But where do you think this comes back a little bit more for Titan then? I mean, it was a 23 Centaur, right? Is it more for like the team fight, for the counterplay there in the early mid game? Are they not so concerned with this laning stage, or are you pretty concerned with a 24 Ursa? How would you be feeling?
I mean, the Centaur is there just for the game. I think the primary purpose is to pick, because you have 23, so you don't have the overall last pick. So I think it makes a lot of sense to pick something that's just good for the game, because you don't see your lane, so you can't really tell. I think this approach is alright when you don't have the overall last pick. When you have the overall last pick, things change. You can kind of play for the lane matchup and try to dominate the lane and snowball from there. But the Centaur here, despite not having like a free farm lane, but as long as he gets some levels, some farm, this hero is okay.
Be a little happy. I hear that. It just feels like somehow Titan have ended up in a situation where you're saying that about two of their lanes, right? We're saying this about JT into the Ursa. We're also saying this about Echoes into the Sniper. Now, that being said, he is holding his own very well against the Sniper so far. And you can see some stacks being made as well. A little bit of stacks, kind of. But I think this is more of just a Nyx doing Nyx things now, But yeah, I guess that's where like the Nyx assassin is going to have to come through, and where this earlier tempo from the Brood might have to, kind of come through.
I mean, the thing with the Brood safe lane is also you're giving like the enemy kind of like an a lane where they can farm. You can't really pressure the off laner that well, you know. So I mean, I think the Doom is gonna have like also a really good time here. I mean, at the moment he's doing fine, you know. He actually has less CS compared to the Centaur, 5 less than the Brute. But I expect him to kind of power up, you know, as soon as he gets his levels. I mean, you see it, Y here doing exactly what we were talking about. Just following. He started
Running
with
down a
Windless.
Nyx assassin.
No blitz,
And he's gonna, yeah, they needed to make a bit of space. Power cogs are ready to go with that expanded armature. Mercy.
he's a little bit
He's
faster.
running. Yeah, he is. First Blood's actually going to end up being down bottom, but we'll stay now on board this hot pursuit as Mercy is going to try and go into the creep, into the camp. That's pretty smart here, actually. As instead of Y breaks off to go for the bounty rune. This darn chasm is going to allow Mercy to get out of here just in the nick of time. But it was bound to happen here eventually onto the Phoenix, honestly. It seems like they caught a mid-Icarus dive there, as he will be shot out of the sky.
Yeah, they probably had some outplay there to kill him. But regardless, I mean, the Brute is still, I guess she's still happy in the lane. Still getting some farm. Good amount of last hits. Whereas the Lina against the Sniper matchup, I feel like it's starting to go well for the Sniper, you know. He's like getting some advantage in terms of stacking and farming the lane creeps plus the stack, whereas Lina didn't really have had the luxury to stack, you know. I mean, that's the benefit of having the Sniper here. I think eventually you're going to just outrange and you're going to be able to win the CS war, you know. And now nothing to say. He's actually moving top, trying to. He's level 6, so he has Assassinate.
He's ready to go. He's got the ghillie suit facet here, of course, as we've already shoot off a few shrapnel charges. Mercy is dragging a wave here. It should be the death of him here, especially with that move speed slow out on the shrapnel. That'll allow Y to close the gap. And with a few battery assault procs, should be able to set up for that assassinate very nicely for nothing to say. TP's back mid immediately. Oh, they lost the Brood down bottom as well, by the way. ZZQ, he's going to be lucky to get out alive. Did not see how that bot kill ended up happening.
You probably just got run down by the Scorched Earth. A 6-minute rune. Sniper has DD or AD.
That's right. Yeah, you're right. It's an amplified damager now, isn't it? It's going to be a nice rune for him. Planet finds ZZQ again. Really struggling here as Echoes. He's going to get bushwhacked, but not before he lands that Dragon Slave. That'll collect the kill, at least on the Planet, who was on a 3x kill streak, so a pretty juicy bounty there for the mid lane. Lina up top lane. JT, he's having a little bit of problems underneath his top tier 1 tower as he struggles to get off the hoof stomp. Instead, they turn back for Mercy, who lands a stun, but ultimately dies all the same here to the Ursa Warrior. 5-1 now. As this lane aggression is not over yet for JT. This time he gets the hoof stomp out. Echoes, he's going to end up TPing into the lane. But why? He's just going to be a bit too speedy. Echoes is going to be able to catch, or he does catch that power cog, creating enough space for Y to get away with that one.
Oh,
JT alive by the
blood
skin
grenade
of his teeth.
Wow. Didn't land the blood grenade. That was a kill. That's crazy. Some long range assassination. Sniper assassinate. Clockwork rocket flare, and then the blood grenade and the bushwhack from far range.
Yeah, almost got him. Planet just a bit shy here, not quite up to level 6, but the fact that they will be end up with both bounty runes, sorry Nick, that wisdom runes is going to be very helpful as ZZQ. He's going to take his 3rd death here of the game. Right now, I've got to say, Team Titan, they're kind of being run over in all 3 lanes. Like you said, even Erica down bottom, he's constantly under threat of just kind of being walked down by this Doom. I think these webs, the only thing that are giving him some semblance of safety here against this Doombringer. Things are not looking easy at the moment.
8 minutes in, the Nyx is only level 4, you know. Like generally, you want to be closer to level 6 at this point. It's not looking good. You know, they have to try to play around the Lina.
Nyx,
the Lina is the one that
catch
has
him here again. No, good
fine.
TP out. He's okay.
Lina is the one that has like a pretty decent game, you know. I think they have to try to play around her a lot more. The Brute kind of just wants to farm, AFK and farm. They're trying to stop her from farming here, bringing in the numbers. Snipers moving in.
Oh, and the
Lina's
Lina
here.
coming through as well. That's a nice kill. However, nothing to say. Has rotated on through the Doom onto the Lina. She dies, gets peeked underneath her tier 1 tower as Erica utilizing the mobility of his webs to try and escape. Assassinate, just not enough damage. Erica's still alive and with plenty of webs to play through. Is still going to be scouted there. That tree bounce trick shot, man. That is just a brutal spell. Brutal facet.
Yeah, things are going so well, you know, for the Dire side right now.
That's the only thing that they're somewhat lacking here is that they haven't managed to actually pick off any of the towers, but that'll quickly change down bottom. Has nothing to say, and Bach focused down that tier 1.
And nothing to say has been he ganked like all the lanes. He went top the first time at 6 minutes. Actually, no, 5 minutes he went top. 6 minutes he fought at the river with the AD. And now 8.5 minutes he makes a rotation down and he kills the tower at 9 minutes. You know, he's just been everywhere with the sniper.
Sure, and I mean, not to mention that that's Erica's second death, right? The Echoes is going to die down bottom as well. JT, he's not taking any deaths yet, but, you know, he's also not been too free to farm up in that top lane either, right? And we were talking about Winter, how that's kind of what you expect when you 23 your off lane and the enemy has 24 carry, but still might not feel all that good.
Yeah, no, that's not. Centaur kind of like prefers to have like a good lane, you know. Like he's not like a hero that can come from behind that well, you know, compared to like a Doom. You know, Doom, I think, for example, is a hero where sometimes you pick him into a blind matchup, he's still fine because of Devour. He can
Yeah, I mean,
make a comeback in the jungle.
That's kind of what Team Tidebound did here, right? They just kind of picked the Doom.
Yeah. Doesn't really care about the matchup. And the thing with the Brute carries, you, like I already mentioned, you know, you don't really pressure the offlaner. You're giving the offlaner like a free game.
Well, and it kind of begs the question here as we see a bunch of heroes start to siege the tier 1 middle. What do you play around if your Team Titan is? It has to be the Lina, right? It's just how do you get it done?
You need levels, you know, on your Nyx and Phoenix. Phoenix is level 6 now, but Nyx is 5 and barely half, you know. I think this is like the biggest problem. They need to figure out how to buy time for, you know, for the Nyx to get level 6, because their draft operates well when they're pushing the lanes with the Brood and the Boost of Travel on Lina. And then the Nyx is level 6 hunting heroes, you know, with Vendetta and getting kills, you know. If that's not happening, then they're gonna be under a lot of pressure.
That is certainly the case. Just ask JT. They eventually will trigger a TP. Echoes is immediately scouted as soon as that TP is completed. However, Titan with a nicely timed scan as well. They know that Y and maybe even Planet are going around. Y is going to split the post there on that attempted hook shot. Allows Mercy to get off a few more spells. Will that really make any of a difference? It doesn't look like it. As EZQ, he leaps into his death. It does at least allow him to pick up the trade onto Y in return. So a 2-for-1. It seems like this tower may not be safe here, especially with this second wave coming in. I think that thing's just going down.
Yeah, not much Team Titan can do about it. I think they're just like having to need some time, you know, to get XP and recover on gold on their cores. Okay, now Mercy is level 6. I think they have to they have to try to find some kills with this. I mean, ideally, if you can kill a sniper, I think sniper is your high value target.
He's your VIP.
Sure. VIP just kind of gives me the meaning that he's an important person to protect.
No, they didn't actually find the hoodwink there on the Dragon Slave, and so that first Vendetta, not only is it going to fail, but it's going to get Mercy killed as he goes down to Bach. Oof. Dragon Slave didn't connect there. It's max level. It might have done the trick, but that's just going to leave you feeling a little bit sore if you're the Nyx Assassin.
Yeah, that was your first Vendetta game, and it didn't work out. I mean, it's gonna be a very slow game, you know, for Team Titan here. They have to farm their way back into this game and hope for pickoffs on the Nyx. Try to use the Phoenix to kind of block the smokes. You know, try to put out some vision to protect. They can only afford to play on the other side of the map right now. If you look at the lines, you're being drawn by the Nyx here. they can't really cross the river because of how bad the game
it's so hard, right?
Yeah, the state of the game is for them. But there's still hope, you know, like high ground, you have pretty good high ground defense, you know, with Lina and Phoenix. And like, if you talk about late game, I think their late game is just not, even though it might not sound as impressive as like a sniper and Doom, but I think Lina late game it can be equally scary.
No, I believe you. I don't think you're coping here. I also think that this Radiant lineup is certainly one that will be able to very easily and very quickly punish mistakes. We'll see if this is one now, as they try and open up onto Y, gets a friendly hook shot on back. Mercy finds a stun onto the sniper. That could be the opening, as now he's encircled and killed off. That is going to be a big bounty. Echoes gets this kill as well, as Y, trying to run for his life, burns down to those fire spirits. Just a little bit of over optimism or something there from Team Tidebound, as they are going to be caught pretty deep trying to snipe the enemy Wisdom Rune.
I felt like the main problem there was they missed the kill on the Nyx there. He missed the power cogs. Like Wyatt didn't really trap the Nyx, so Nyx, he was able to get his spells off. And I think he stunned the sniper, that's why the sniper died there. If the Nyx just died, he got caught, I feel like it could have been maybe a different fight, you know, for Team Tidebound there. It's unfortunate, so they pay the price, but game continues and Roshan is going to be the next thing on the agenda. It's going to be nighttime, Rosh is going to move top, and we'll see whether they kind of go for the Rosh now, or they have to try to bait a fight, and you hope that the Phoenix use ultimate. Oh, Phoenix is running away here.
Blink in. Shiro, he's already used all of his spells, as he's going to be even with the blood grenade. He still has that enrage. Yeah, I think he's fine. He's okay.
Yeah, they're going to try to look for some pickoffs.
Yeah, he's actually going to live. He's just fine. Planet had just a little bit too much burst damage, and Echoes just doesn't have enough yet, does he? I mean, his damage is, I wouldn't say it's lacking, but unless he has that little bit of a +1, it's not really going to work out. They try for that Vendetta kill onto the Doom, and it backfires.
Yeah, they have to bring, I think, maybe one more hero to kill the Doom. Doom is like a little bit too tanky for that. But it was still a good attempt, you know. That's what they have to try and do, you know. Maybe if the game was like an even game, they would have gotten the kill.
Right.
And now they have to...
As things stands, this Doom is not over-leveled, but very comfortable. Sitting very pretty.
2k health is a lot of health to get through, you know, at 50 minutes.
So help me understand this Carry Brood's timing a little bit more here, Winter. Because clearly it's not going to be about map control as like off lane or mid Brood sometimes is, right? Like what are we looking forward to seeing here out of this Brood Mother?
Your talents, level 20, level 25. I need especially the level 25 talent when you have the base attack time. With your insatiable hunger, that's when Brood becomes a very powerful hero. Because you're also universal, so the longer the game goes, you build more stat items. You're very strong. Your scaling power on Brood is very strong. So I feel like they are definitely looking to draw this game very late. And now they have a smoke. Mercy is not in the smoke, but he's in Vendetta. He sees a target. He smells Squirrel. Squirrel is
He wants Squirrel.
Squirrel
Can he catch Squirrel, though? Mid-scurry here. Planet, he's making a lot of space, though, during this kill, which is going to be successful, of course. Echoes swipes it up. Well, Shiro's going to get a little bit of a bigger prize, isn't he? He is going to be able to get the Roche on the opposite side of the map for stages into his inventory here just after 17 minutes into the game. Still haven't seen well, we've seen one Doom, but we haven't seen a Supernova yet, have we?
Yeah, I don't think so. But we have seen the sniper farming his way, you know, farming a Stormy as a Mjolnir, building into his BKB next. BKB is going to be very crucial here against the Nyx, the Sunray and everything, the Lina spells.
Yeah, I would have thought maybe that Faith Beyond would have considered one, but it seems like he's going to go for the SNY instead. Ooh. Okay, that was a very convincing kill onto Shiro. Might have him reconsider his moves here, as twice this team has tried to go get aggressive in this top lane, and it's the second time it hasn't worked out.
I think he wasn't really trying to be aggressive there. He was just trying to farm the enemy Ancients. I think now they realize there's a ward in the Ancients. That's how they were able to spot him. Backs off, so that's good news for Team Titan. They got the Aegis away from the Ursa for free, and Mercy's gonna find the Ursa again. Needs to wait for a backup here. Lina has no creeps to TP to here. It's probably gonna have to
and
wait.
she's very low on mana at that as well. I don't know if this is going to be possible here.
It's waiting
In the
for the
meantime,
Centaur.
there's an enemy smoke coming here. So we'll watch this one as it could be another death onto ZZQ trying to break the smoking. Nothing to say is going to scout him. Gets the Icarus dive away. Why? He is not going to be able to actually hookshot in. It was on cooldown for another 3 seconds.
Bot lane, Rod of Atos, Bushwhack, Doom. Should be an easy kill here.
Yeah, looks like it. He's going to try and hide in the trees. Oh no, he got stuck. He got stuck. His web could get him in, but he couldn't get out.
Oh, he was dead.
It's a little unlucky.
So.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He was not making it out there, unfortunately. And, well, that's going to be the Rod of Atos coming in handy. Shiro getting to work on this bot tier 2 tower. We see a trade proposed on the other side. Doesn't really look like they're in position to be able to do so. And so, unfortunately, here for Team Titan, the lead is going to continue to extend to Tidebound. 6-13 here as we approach the 20-minute mark. They did a good job reclaiming that Aegis, but hasn't really been too much of a highlight game so far yet. It's just not come together really for Team Titan here.
Wait, I just realized. I think the Centaur probably felt like he has the wrong talent. He has boots with horsepower. I just realized. So he actually doesn't stack. Hook shot. They found the Lina. Assassinate. Seems like there's no way out.
Assassinate coming in. They've got the Supernova behind. Echoes. Oh, just could not tank through really that much. Why? It looks like he's going to go down, but look at the damage Erica's taking. In fact, broken. Trying to fight through this one, but not a chance there. Shiro jumps in. Nothing to say. Pumping in the damage. Now picks up a second now onto the Nyx Assassin. That's really all ZZQ can do is leap away. JT didn't have a stampede. It's just coming off cooldown now, and I think he just had TP down bottom. So a great catch there by the Clockwork, even as it costs him his life. His team, I think, will be able to get a whole lot out of his death. What a trade.
Yeah, very good trade. So I'm kind of intrigued by these boots. I think he just got it for the lane against Ursa. That's pretty much it. Yeah, just can't. I don't really think there's anything else, you know, about this. Probably time to sell it. Does he get more from the strength now? I'm not really sure which one he should keep. I know it doesn't stack, you know, the boots and the horsepower. Yeah, I guess he only just wants it. He only just wants it for the lane, you know. So Tormentor killed. Mercy gets the shard. Not particularly useful, I guess, this game.
I mean, it's decent against the Ursa. Decent against the sniper, right?
Sure, yeah.
I mean, here's the thing, right? Sniper, he hates nothing more than being outranged. If you can land a vendetta on him, I mean,
yeah, but how are you? I mean, you have to try really hard, you know, to sneak up to the sniper.
That's true. Won't be easy. Just has easy Q. Hook shot to confirm the kill. Echoes. He's going on in. They actually land a nice two-man stun. They're right on top of nothing to say.
Sniper's
and
down.
Got him dead to rights. Nicely done. But Shiro is here for cleanup duty. Bach as well. Gets the kill onto Echoes as Erica trying to run from this fight now. It's 4-on-1, but he still has webs to try and escape. Planet, no bushwhack. Has the Rod of Atos, but just can't quite catch him in time. And get the sniper, Winter, but it comes at a heavy price.
Very heavy price there. They had to commit like I think the Centaur and the Nyx both blew like all their spells on the sniper, so they didn't really have anything left, you know, to kill the other heroes. Yeah, Doom is also like and the Doom is actually even fatter than the sniper right now. The SMY drums going for AC. Crazy, this guy, he didn't even build BKB. He just wants to go in and right click people with his SMY and AC. Holy shit, he has AC done already. Here's the whole AC. He's so rich.
Yeah.
The AC is very good against like the brute. definitely interesting. You don't get to see Doombringers going this build all the time. SMY into AC.
I mean, honestly, I kind of like it though, especially with this level death. Like it's gonna be packing quite a punch, isn't it? Everyone is lower level. Excuse me, everyone is lower level than him on the enemy team. So this is just additional 15% bonus damage. Oof. Shiro, he is going to find another. Even if that no longer stacks with his magic damage and his spell damage, it's the SNY on top of the AC just makes it that much more beneficial here, as why swing and a miss there on that hook shot was looking for Erica, who is desperately trying to finish farming his BKB. Look, even Planet is chasing after him with a blink dagger on the hoodwink. My goodness.
Yeah, he knows his job, he just needs to hunt them down, catch them. Blink, Atos, and now Y is here. He's gonna be found.
Yeah.
Does he have backup?
Seems like it, but he might be able to set up here for a few kills as Bach is TPing to the tier 2 tower. Nothing to say. He's just picked up an amplified damage rune in the river. Keen to see what he can find, but Titan chooses the right path out.
Yeah, that's a good small little victory there for Titan. A pick off on the
They
clock.
need a few more of those small victories, though. I mean, they're down 14k.
They need like 5 more.
That's true. Or just like a free one onto the sniper or free one onto the Ursa. It just doesn't seem so likely anymore now that we're at this double BKB timing, right? We didn't really talk about that. We were kind of mouth agape a bit at this AC Doom, but double BKB is ready to go now on these cores for Team Tidebringer.
Yeah, they have to put it to good use right away. You don't get BKB and farm. Wait, you said they have double BKB?
Yeah, Ursa and Sniper.
Oh, okay, I thought you were talking about Team Titan.
No.
Confused. There are only one on Brute. Brute has BKB done. Lina has, on the other hand, Shadow Blade, so she still wants to play the map and catch heroes, which is the right thing to do here. So that should incentivize Team Tidebound to get a gem now against Nyx and the Shadow Blade. Oh, they already have a gem? Okay, never mind. Ursa has a gem.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, nice Shadow Blade. Oh wait, never mind.
JT,
oh, they got him.
Oh no, they got him. Trapped inside the cogs. He is easily killed. The gap close that they have here, it's making the map feel really small, isn't it? Which is not something you say every day in this current patch. Mercy, he'll be able to escape for now. He's got a TP ready on the Nyx. Oh, wanted the courier, but couldn't quite find it. And it is starting to feel a little bit one-sided here now. These heroes, they just have a lot going for them at the moment, really. 84 to about 15 here at this stage. Net worth pushing close to 20, or at least getting there now. We're at 17. And not a whole lot of, well, in fact, no outer towers remain for Team Titan. They will smoke up here a few of their cores to try and see what they can find. Mercy, he is on top of the sniper, but his team's just a bit too far away for them to immediately follow up. And with the threat of that BKB, it's not an easy thing to initiate here as a sniper. Wave's been cut. Roshan, the next target here. As Y, he's going to break the smoke of Erica. Shiro immediately makes the jump. BKB force from Erica. Shiro will BKB in return as we get a pause mid-fight. A bit of Kale, but we're ready to go here again. That's pretty big, though. The fact that Shiro, he BKBs and tries to chase through the trees. So Erica might be able to turn here, but they're both on their 9-second BKB now, Winter. JT, he's going to get caught, but a beautiful stun, at least from Mercy. Finds something to say. He pops his own BKB, and then now Shiro on top of JT. He puts him down. Supernova is going to be top popped right on top of nothing to say. They focus down the egg, though. They take down Erica. My goodness, it is a bad fight for them here as the doomed Lina is the only one to live. Echoes makes it out alive. No one else from his team, Winter, lives to see the light of day. And that is going to be second Roche into the paws of Shiro.
Yeah, that fight tells the story of the problems that they have. they don't have enough damage, you know. If Lina doesn't get to cast any spell, there is actually just no damage between the other 4 heroes, you know. They don't do enough damage to kill even one hero.
Top tower is under attack.
And sure, she got Doom and she didn't die, but where's the damage, you know? If Lina is not casting any spells, you're not killing any heroes. So at the state of the game right now, she can't really afford to be Doom, you know. And things are so easy for Faithbian. Because Lina is the only damage hero, so as long as he gets the Doom on her, that's it, you know. Team fight's gonna be over. He doesn't really have to even worry about, oh, I have to Doom the Centaur, because the Centaur will stampede and disengage, you know, and wasting my Doom, you know. Because they can chase with the SNY on the Doom with the drums.
Yeah, ended up being a very one-sided fight there. And I don't know, man. I mean, now they're up 24k, second Aegis here. All this tier 2 towers are down, nothing to say, ready to go. Drums of Endurance, up to the high ground they go with that Roshan banner. This tier 3 tower is already down. There's an AC on the Doom, of course, lest we forget. Who, by the way, is going to be building what? Blinkdagger number 3 of the team. Oh, they found the Nyx Assassin. He was trying to sneak around him. That's not happening here. That just about guarantees this set of barracks, if not a second lane here. No Supernova either for another 5 more seconds. Echo's on the other side of the map, pushing out as much as he can. But the base will be scarred here, at least a lane, if not a lane and a half. The way that they blink in after that Phoenix is so threatening. They're just going to go for it. They're on top of the sniper. That's pretty good. The Aegis on the Ursa as they blow up the sniper. They finally connect the spells here, especially out from Echoes. Very well done. That will give the boot here to this dire side.
When there's Lina, there's still hope. Just one shots the enemy mid laner.
Pretty much.
Yeah, time to consider buying Lincolns, maybe. I don't know.
Well, Lincoln's wouldn't have helped him, honestly. He died because he got hoof stomped first, so he needs to be able to get off that BKB. That's really what it is. There's no saves on his team, is there? Oh, JT is going to blink away in the nick of time. But however, ZZQ not as lucky. Shiro, that will be his 7th kill of the game. The 8th death here of this Phoenix, who, you know, has a very difficult role this game, doesn't he?
I mean, the game is kind of here. The game is kind of difficult because his cause. I think especially the Brute doesn't really like synergize really well with the Phoenix. Yeah, with the Phoenix, and both your heals get countered by the Doom. You can't heal with Sunray. You can't, you know, lifesteal with Insatiable Hunger.
My goodness, even this illusion is kind of kicking butt of this Doom. That's pretty scary. Oh, Shiro got another one there. Find the Nyx Assassin trying to go around again. And credit to him, he's trying to get into position to try and make the play happen. However, this team, they're aware. Another jump on in. They're going to try and blow up Bach this time around. He gets off the BKB. There's not enough physical damage as well as Shiro making the jump onto the Lina. She's going to be barely able to escape, and just barely. No pun intended there.
Well, if they blow their load with the Lina and they don't get a kill, team fight is basically over.
Flame Cloak up in 7 seconds. The problem is this Laguna Blade and a few more as Shiro gets right on top of Echoes, bashes him, finds the kill. The second comes just as quickly as Mercy. He's got to throw in the towel. Well, that is going to be the GG well played as a resounding victory here for the side of Team Tidebound. Very well played to them. Very convincing game, honestly, for me, Winter. Holy.
Yeah, I agree. Even for me, I think you hit the...
You saw one Bangkok, I believe, if my memory serves. We didn't see a Game 3 until the last game, and then I think we had a BO5, didn't we? And that was a fun one.
Full fart games on the last day. Yeah, that was definitely fun. Now, hopefully we get a fun game as well. So the day...
It's just so cursed having it be daytime.
Yeah, the game starts in daytime, so you don't have the extra move speed when you're walking out the base. Uh-oh.
It's the ward up
This is
there
what
early.
happens.
Why?
You can only
Gets the
reach this
shards.
spot.
Very good job here. Double jump to at least evade the silence. Blood grenade thrown on back. Mercy's in trouble here. He's taking down all the shrapnels thrown out as Echoes. He's going to get first blood. Planet seems like he might go next, but Bach with a very nice shockwave that prevents his death. Erica, he's going to go down. Planet's got a kill. It's 1 for 2 so far. The 2 for 2 now is JT. He takes down Nothing to Say. Shiro, he ought to be next. That shockwave's not going to be good enough, although Shiro running, not fast enough. JT, even if it's daytime, he still picks up a double kill. It'll still be a 3 for 2 lead in favor of Team Titan. And first blood was also secured by Echo, so they'll be probably happy.
Probably.
Yeah.
They are definitely happy. Come on, they did all that as well. That was like a very classic thing. You forget you're playing into Night Stalker, so you actually cannot arrive. Remember the spot where the Oracle placed the ward? You cannot arrive onto this position if it starts with daytime because you don't have the extra move speed. So the enemy will find you if they are smoked, you know.
That's right, because you move faster at night if you're out of combat. Yes,
yeah,
indeed.
it's something that you just don't. Something you just don't think about it. You know,
you just take it for granted.
Yeah, and then they die, and they lose the ward, and that's like a huge deal.
Worked out this time around.
This Night Stalker is gonna be so fat. 2 kills before the game start.
Yeah, 2-0 and 0. First blood as well on your mid lane. Pango, Nothing to Say dies. I mean, it's all going very swimmingly. We'll see if this is going to be enough to at least allow Pango to have a lane. From the outset, it doesn't really appear that it's going to be going that way, but you never know. An early bottle might be enough to make all the difference.
Yeah, hopefully this lane is, I think, still gonna be tough, you know, for him, regardless. And bot lane, this is gonna be fine for the Gyro. Gyro didn't get any kills, but this lane is gonna be fine for him. You know, Silencer is gonna get bullied by this Bounty Magnus eventually, so the Gyro is gonna have to be able to help him. Gonna secure the pull here, push out the wave, and they get the pull. So this is great. Like everyone is just not trying to play the lane here nowadays.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I'm also laughing watching JT just completely ignore these Oracle auto attacks. He just doesn't care for these 43 damage auto attacks, especially with 6 base armor. They barely tickle him here. To say, eager to fight into the Pangolier here at mid. You can just see what kind of advantage he's able to be building up so far. Am I incorrect in thinking that Sniper also has good nighttime vision? Isn't he one of those heroes?
I'm actually not sure. Let's see how
it says here. Yeah, I'll have to look it up on the Dota2 stats wiki.
I know.
I think it's because he got those goggles, right? That's why he can see better.
I didn't realize you were trying to make a joke.
No, that's not a joke. I think he's one of the few. It's like him and Slark, I think. Although Slark's better.
Enchantress also has good night vision. Drow Ranger, Enchantress. I mean, Luna, obviously.
Luna, yeah, Luna's the big one, right?
And
I think Wyvern, or at least only with her, yeah.
With her Q.
Right. Look at us being nerds over this stuff. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's why we are friends, you know. You know, birds of the same kind flock together.
That's true. That's true. It's because we share a brain cell. That's why. It's the only one. Gotta treat it good when it's your turn to have it.
Yeah, it's true, you know. You tend to hang out with people that think alike to you.
I'll look this up now.
It's the same for Dota, right? When you are making a team, when you're choosing your teammates, you tend to always choose players. Actually, it might be a bad idea sometimes to choose too many of the same type of players when you're making a team. I think sometimes you want players that have diversity.
He's gonna die bottom. He finally gets got. They just kind of catch up to him there.
Yeah, getting bullied by the bounty with the shockwave setting things up. But as I was saying, that you sometimes you just want to have players that are a little bit different so that you can generate better ideas in the game. You know, if everyone thinks alike, it could be a bad thing as well, you know, so you don't see things from a different angle.
You lied to me, by the way. Enchantress is not one of the heroes who has in advanced night vision. I was correct. Sniper does. He sees 1400 at night, while most other heroes only see 800. There is one other hero in this game, other than Sniper and Night Stalker, who has good night vision. Can you guess who it is?
In this game?
In this game, yes, sir.
Must be Bounty Hunter then.
You're correct. He sees 200 further. He's got a night vision radius of 1000. And then Bane's the other one. And yeah, that's it. And then Luna, you know. And Wyvern.
Yeah, Luna is the spell. It's not the base night
Yes.
vision, right?
And same with
It's because
Wyvern.
of-
Yes, you're correct.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Nerds.
cool, though. The more you know, the more you can be nerdy about this game, and maybe one day you'll be nerdy enough to out-nerd 33 and then win a TI. It might just happen.
It's particularly useful when you're playing slug position for 4. Have you seen like slug position 4
Wait,
nowadays? Like,
hold
you
on,
try-
check this out. They're going through the Twin Gate now, both Planet and Y. They're going to try and maybe shut down this Night Stalker as soon as it's daytime. I kind of like this.
Dire's structures.
They're going to go for it. JT, he takes a step forward. That might be the death of him. This silence, I don't think it's going to be good enough with 3 heroes around him. Mercy, little quick snowball save as JT's being healed up by the Oracle heal, and he is going to be cut down that one last time by the Purifying Flames. Y with just enough mana for that play. Really, really good kill there. Well timed.
Yep, good heads up play there. Getting there during the daytime, and now 6-minute power rune, so perfect. They kill top, they move to the river. Everything's going to be perfect. Silencer is going to maybe be in a little bit of trouble if he runs into the sniper here. Okay, he does the right thing. Not even trying to pick up the rune.
Dangerous here for him. Echoes, he did swashbuckle in, but he's got, of course, Rolling Thunder ready to go. So the Oracle is not going to be too much of a threat
ZZQ
here.
is going to die. Bounty
No,
CC.
just a planet.
Oh, he has backup. Magnus is here. He's going to die.
Blood Grenade, okay, Assassinate. Magnus is here. You are correct about that. It's easy Q. And death for him.
And now do you see why Sniper is such a strong mid hero? Because when
Yeah,
your support
yeah.
sees the other support, you're kind of like a global assist, you know?
Somewhat. I see that. I see that. And there's really not going to be any running as soon as Track is online from this squad, right? Not only are you going to have Track, you're going to have Thirst Vision, right? If you're low enough.
Radiant are scanning.
Can't escape the Sniper. This is like a draft to enable Sniper.
I think perhaps my least favorite vision-related strategy used to be on Bounty Hunter with Tinker back when he had homing missiles or heat-seeking. What was it called? Homing missile, right?
Heat-seeking missile. Homing missile is gyro.
Oh, you're right. I always confuse them. But you know the spell I'm talking about. That has since been vaulted. It's been retired.
I kind of miss it. You know. 2 rockets at level 5. How much you have to save a smoke to dodge the rockets
Oh yeah.
when
good
you're
times.
tracked.
You know what we saw? Was it last game we had that Enchantress game? My brain's already melting, but there was a game with the Lycan. No, it was Zeal. So it must have been game 2 of our first series. They were dying to wolves, and someone smoked them. They smoked themselves up at the end of a fight to avoid the wolf damage, and then they immediately auto-attack the wolf.
Radiant's courage
must have been
has
Shell
been
Demon.
killed.
Yeah, it was.
Was
It was
SD
pretty
bad.
funny though. Why? Big fight here for the
Ruptured.
minute 8 power rune. Ends up spawning there actually. Shiro, he has got that rupture out as Echoes has no way out. Mercy, he ought to be next, and it's all going to be in exchange only for the Oracle as Planet interrupts the TP with that attack out of the Shadow Walk. It's a 2-for-1 trade. Not bad at all.
Not bad at all indeed. I mean, the good news for team, Tidebound is the cores are doing well. Other cores are they're still farming. But same goes for Team Titan. Gyro is top of the network here, 4.4k, 4.5k. Falcon Blade power trades. He's having a very good time in this lane. But when the night is going to come, I think he's going to be even better for the Gyro because then he can actually participate with the Night Stalker. And when that happens, I feel like the Oracle's weakness against the Night Stalker will be very, very obvious, you know. And also the Sniper, he's very vulnerable to the Night Stalker. Night Stalker actually has Midas as his first item. So he wants to play like a slow and steady game, you know. He knows that he's going to be able to outskill the Sniper later. Oh, this Midas, is Midas actually returning onto the offlaners? We saw it from the Lycan, now we see it on the Night Stalker.
We saw it. Yeah, you're right. Lycan was the one that surprised us, especially because they were considering a fast game. We'll see how that works out this time as Echoes. He's going to go up top lane. His smoke breaks, and Shiro, well, he's already out in time. Well-timed movement by the Bloodseeker as Erica will rotate through the Twin Gate. This is going to be 4 heroes in, actually make it all 5 heroes in the top lane for Team Titan. They want this tower, and they'll get it, gosh darn it.
Yeah, I like it, you know. You commit for the tower, you go back. Now Night Stalker is nighttime, you know. He's gonna be a lot safer on the bot side. Gyro wants to farm ancient, so Gyro kind of wants to be in the top half of the map anyway.
Alright,
it's gonna be up to
see
Tidebound to kind of break apart this, you know. They need to use this bounty to kind of, I guess, combine it with the Rupture to get kills. Because the team fight
it ought to be coming. I think this. Go ahead. Well, I think you're right. Remember, they're just going to run in, actually. This very well just could be it for Erica. He's just going to die. Why coming through the Twin Gate, surprising him there. They get him there pretty easily. I wasn't expecting it to be that easy. I thought it was going to be coming from Bach, who already has a Blink Dagger ready to go. First item Blink on our Magnus. So this first RP, he's going to have to hit something, well, it doesn't have to be big, right? But it's going to have to be an important kill.
Yeah, he wants the Pango here, but it's a little bit difficult if the Pango doesn't run down the river. He's waiting for him to go down the river. But at the same time, there's a couple of wards on the top and the bottom river. So they might see the Magnus. Okay, they're going to see him now.
Yeah,
so they're going to be
the
aware.
Blink scouted.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Beautiful here. Really going fishing for something, but they've got vision. They've seen him plan it. Oh, up into the high ground. They're going to be able to skewer him down. No global silence to prevent the combo here. Do they have the damage to finish him off? Yes, they do. Echoes dies up on the high ground. And that was a ward a little bit further south, actually, than where Echoes is pinged. So that ward really paying off there, as Planet will also get his first track kill of the game. Really nice sequence of events there for Team Tidebound.
Yep, and RP use. Quite surprised they still got the RP off, you know.
Me too.
After the ward scouting the Magnus, I guess the Pango just didn't really respect that enough, you know. Just didn't think about the bounty scouting him there, so paying a huge price there. Now bounty again.
Yeah, that's funny. He puts down the sentry, doesn't find the ward.
Okay, they're gonna see the bounty here.
Yeah, he's gonna kill the courier, and he may just die for that. Snowball is not in time. Gets out for free and wastes 2 sentry wards as well to boot. So that is a very feel-good moment there for the bounty. Still, Erica will be able to continue farming his stacks in relative peace. He's gone for this Crystallis Falcon Blade build. We'll see if he decides at all to chop shop anything. We haven't really seen that innate be highly utilized really ever, but who knows? Maybe this is the game.
Yeah, very rarely see people use it. And mind you, this game started with Team Titan getting 3 kills, first blood, you know, and somehow Team Tidebound managed to stabilize the game and turn things around. And now JT with his Dark Ascension, he's going to come.
Smokes are breaking. He's got that silence onto the Oracle, prevents the ulti from coming through as they finally took him down. They're on top of the sniper as well, but half the team's also gone defensive now. Global silence will end, and look at them tumble. Team Titan, they'll lose 3. They pie back on the Oracle even to get back into this fight. Is nothing to say. Reaching for that last kill. Catches Echoes, I mean to say. And a 4-for-1 trade, Winter. Wow, that felt like it was very, very much so reaching from Titan.
Yeah, and the weird part of it is the Gyro didn't really commit for the fight in TP. I think for that move to work, you're going behind the tower. You need your carry there as well. You need 5 heroes. I think there's no question about that. And the other peculiar thing in that sequence of events as well, when the smoke broke, the Night Stalker didn't pop his Dark Ascension, you know? So it felt like he wasn't sure if they wanted to commit, you know? Because when your smoke breaks, if your carry is there, you click your R button and you go in, you know? You don't hesitate, you know? I felt like they hesitated, they weren't really sure what to do. They didn't commit, and then it took a long time for them to kill the Oracle, you know? I think even if he didn't buy back there, the fight was already done, you know? Because they used so much time to kill one Oracle.
Yeah, and then the snowball was kind of split. It felt like the snowball brought 2 people in the sniper, and 2 other people didn't really want to be there anymore. And as you say, from there, the fight was a little bit too split for them to really make heads or tails of it. Shiro,
yeah, the first move top when they brought 5 heroes, I think they needed to replicate that. You know, if they wanted to attack in one area, hit the tower, they need to bring all 5 members of the team there. They're gonna learn from this and try to rectify, you know, this in the next engagement. You know, Gyro is very, very fat, you know, building his Aghanim, so you definitely want him to be a part of your moves.
We'll see here. I mean, he has just been absolutely farming these creeps here in this triangle. Basically, that's all we've seen him do all game. Daytime here for the 3rd time this game. JT, he's finished off the Sanj after the Midas here, going back into that SNY. We'll see what follows for that Night Stalker, maybe a Blink Dagger. Right now, what follows him is the entire enemy team as they're going to set up for a kill onto first Mercy. Can they counter-initiate here? Indeed they can. The Oracle ulti saving the life there of the bounty, but I believe that was the Global Silence coming through, stopping the counter-initiation RP in its tracks. The follow-up from Echoes has been absolutely beautiful as Shiro gets consumed alive by JT. It's nothing to say versus the world, and he's got something to say. He's doing a lot of damage here. JT, he's going to be able to barely escape. No, he does not. A triple kill for nothing to say, as it's going to be Echoes, the lone survivor of this fight, finally able to take down that tank Cardell. Holy, what a fight there, though, from both sides. With Team Titan, they'll come out on top.
Yeah, that was also the Radiance reveal, you know. That was the Bloodseeker just purchasing the Radiance, coming to the fight. Oh, Echoes? Oh, they canceled his TP.
Gosh, no way. He's just caught. That is going to be most unfortunate. The tips from Shiro here. Does he make it out? No, I don't think so, does he? Yeah, sure, can toss in the Shockwave. The shield is pretty big, but not big enough. Planet,
that
big
was
old
a big
track
blunder.
kill for him.
He didn't get into the tree line when he was using his Frost Rocker, and he was in vision. That's why they caught him. Alright. So a bunch of track kills going to Team Tidebound. That's a pretty decent exchange, even though it was like a 5 for 4 in the first initial team fight. But after the kill on the Pango, it was 5 for 5, and with track kills, you're happy with the trades.
And you didn't use basically all of your ultis. You still have Ruptures, you still have RPs, so Planet eager to chase for more as he has vision now onto the Silencer. That does well to spook him away. It's giving them the space for that mid-tier 1 tower. JT down bottom, he's going to eat a Rupture. JT, he is going to die. Can't run, can't hide. Shiro puts him in, puts him 5 feet under, 6 feet under, I guess. Ooh, very good snowball there, actually. Bach trying to catch Mercy is still going to be able to, you know, assist his team for the kill, honestly, but it was still a good snowball.
Oh well, but track kill, so that's not ideal for them. They have to try to get together with the Dark Ascension ready, Global Silence 80. If they split up, the bounty is going to have a high chance of getting a pick off here. And that's not what they want, you know, on Team Titan.
Especially as now that net worth lead starts to crawl a little bit more into the favor of Team Tidebound. 5K here as they double the kills. We stand here 10 to 20, just over 18 minutes in. We are approaching the next nighttime here with that day rain talent, or is it night rain? It's night rain. Let's see here how it goes for JT. He's got that ultimate ready to go. Has the full SNY freshly completed. As EZQ with the Global Silence ready as well. There's not a whole lot of enemy heroes on their side.
Richie. Day rain's keeper of light.
That's right. But he's the day man, isn't he?
Dire are scanning.
It's getting
Wait,
pretty big here.
Is he the only one that gets a benefit on
This
day
will
3?
come in handy.
No.
And someone else, right?
Someone else does, and it's an innate, not a facet. Can you guess who the hero is? I'll give you a hint.
Break of Dawn.
What? Yeah, it's Break of Dawn. That's exactly correct. Bach. He's going fishing here. But look at the positioning here. It's fantastic. They still actually get the RP off. Oh, and actually still looking to turn. The skewer was not interrupted. Bach saved preemptively here by that false promise. All of a sudden, it's Team Titan who find themselves retreating underneath the relative safety of their ward. They pull back that Pango in. He has been ruptured up. Over to the creep wave he goes. Has nothing to say. He's going off now up onto the high ground. Shiro with the BKB active. JT has nothing to stop him, and he's on top of Erica. The assassinate does the damage they need. Echo's jumping back in, trying to make a difference in this fight, but he dies just right next to Erica. Another assassinate from long range assists Shiro. As these fights winter, they're either so one-sided when they happen, or they're just so even. It's a 4-for-none trade there. This Team Tidebound, they outmaneuver and manage to basically outwit Team Titan in that fight. Well done. Oh, they're not done. It's going to be a full wipe. ZZQ, he goes down as well. Wow.
I mean, that's the problem when you have silencer. It doesn't feel good when you're popping a global defensively when you're getting jumped. They need to be the ones making the first move, jumping in with the task when you think, and you pop your Dark Ascension, and then you kill the Oracle, you find him, and you try to go to the sniper after you kill the Oracle, you know? Like the last couple of fights, I think it was always the Dire team getting the jump, Team Tidebound, and it's just not very useful, you know, if the silencer is not really getting the initiative.
Right, I mean, especially when the skewer still goes off, right? Top lane, that's a nice kill, at least on the planet. But, you know, like you're saying, when you're starting the fight already off on the back foot, I'm not really sure how much a silence, even one that reverberates, I'm not really sure how much it does for you.
They have to go in, pop global, and hope that the gyro can run in and kill the sniper, because I think he's the main one to kill the sniper. The Pango can't really kill him because of the rupture. Night Stalker, I feel like maybe he can. So, but he also needs to stay on the sidelines to like give vision, and cast his silencer on the Oracle if needed. I think once they have BKB on gyro, he can just run in with the Pango with the global behind him and just hard commit to kill the sniper.
Reigns of Destiny, low-key, S-tier, Ag Shard, Planet. Oh, he's just going to miss this Night Stalker. I don't know, Shiro might catch him though. Someone's been farming these creeps who will quickly notice. JT seems a bit too fast, and Planet, he'll go up onto the high ground there, but just a second too late to really make a difference out of that one.
Dire are scanning. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Ag Scepter's going to be finished here for Shiro, so that Blood Mist coming soon onto this Bloodseeker. Mid lane, it's only a kill here onto Mercy, but again, these track kills, as you say, Winter, they do end up adding up. Oh, blink away, that's a sneaky little move. I don't know if he manages to escape here. Oh, ZZQ as well. He's going to die. That second one, not a track kill. But another catch here onto the silencer.
I think they're so split. I feel like they have to just play it together, you know. You can't be split up against this bounty sniper berserker lineup, you know. It's just so easy for them to find picks here. And now Echo's getting ruptured. It's gonna have to TP out.
Just TP out. Just to TP out, you know. The biggest counter to this hero.
Once they get the BKB on gyro, they have to group up and find a play. But unfortunately, Sniper is going to have Aegis for the next fight.
Yeah, it seems that way. Reigns of Destiny, so good. So good.
Best shot? You said it's the best one?
I think it's, well, I don't know if it's the best shard. There's some really good shards out there, to be honest. But I think it is a very valuable upgrade, especially when you get it for free. Like, it's just a big AoE. 20% heal amp is massive, by the way, especially with your ultimate. I mean, You get a Rain of Destiny off and a False Promise and like maybe 1 or 2 Purifying Flames, and like it's just so hard to kill anyone with your ulti. It's ridiculous. It's really crazy.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
You know, when you get to this stage as Oracle, you feel like you can do so much. You know?
Honestly, yeah. Especially with a
the
4-staff.
The Night Stalker didn't really feel like he has been like effective at shutting down the Oracle, you know, so far.
Agreed. No, and now they're gonna have to make something happen here. Like you said, the high ground defense is very strong on this team.
He just ran up the high ground to hit.
He's you know, they should give Sniper. I mean, I guess he's got a 6-shooter basically on this game. Nothing to say. Straight up to the high ground, introducing himself to that tier 3 tower, up close and personal. They're just going. No effort at defense here is going to be made, as the top lane of Barracks will be exchanged for that mid-tier 1 tower. Nothing to say. This time he's going to be shooting the tier 3 tower from a much more respectable distance. And this has finally gotten the attention of Team Titan as they're back to defend. Silencer with an Ag Scepter now, by the way. It's an interesting one.
Yep, here we go.
We're gonna go for it. They're on top of the Sniper. They're onto the back lines as well. Echo's doing as much as he can as JT trying to get onto this darn Oracle. Mercy goes in as well, but the RP, it still finds 2. Bach, the skewer down to the low ground. It's only gonna be on the Mercy as JT, he's a bit too speedy, but Y, his second buyback of the game here, Winter. It's good for the kill on the Y, and they're straight back up to the high ground.
Yeah, there's nothing left to stop the Sniper from peeping away.
I think this might be it. The skewer back doesn't catch anyone, but that's the BKB forced.
Yeah, the game is just too difficult at this point. They got the jump on the Oracle, but they just didn't have enough to kill him quickly. And on top of it, he has buyback, and you commit your ulti to kill him, and after that, then what? You know, you didn't even touch the Sniper. He's full health. And you have the Magnus, you know, skewering heroes in, and the Magnus even after the aura build with the Blats and the Greaves, you know. So
I love it.
To keep the Sniper alive.
It's starting to be too much. I mean, look, they're gonna respawn, but you don't have a Dark Ascension for a whole minute, no global for 40 seconds, and no BKB for 50 seconds on your gyro. Your throne's exposed. You don't have much of a choice here, Winter. They've got to make a move. But only Rolling Thunder and a few ultimates at their disposal. Mercy gets off a snowball onto what? I'm not sure, but he's not going to love that target. They call it. The GG is dropped here. It is going to be another fast 2-0 here, Winter, as it takes 26 minutes and some odd seconds. But Team Tidebound, a quick and resounding 2-0 here over Team Titan.
Yeah, very, very clinical, you know, both of the games. I felt like this game again, you know, we see like a very